The following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be like their parents and grandparents, dying, after 15 to 18 years of being miserable. And we do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, we're in this fourth wave of the coronavirus thing. And they've discovered some new variants, okay? And the new variants, this one popped up in India. And, of course, with 1.4 billion people, that's scary. During the Spanish flu in 1918, they had 20 million dead in India from the Spanish flu in 6 months and 110 million infections in 6 months from the Spanish flu in 1918. So they're all nervous about this new variant. And they had something like 30 million people vaccinated, which is like 1% of their population. And it's one of those things where you really have to appreciate, and I have to dig deeper and find out what's going on there, because India has 11.7 million people, okay? They have, let me back up there, 1.4 million people. They have 11.7 million infections, 150,000 dead, okay, and from the infection. And what I want to find out is what percentage was in the 9 northern states and how much was in the 20 southern states and territories. Because up until a couple of days ago, let's see here, 95% of the deaths and 86% of the infections occurred in the northern 9 states, and only 5% of the deaths from the coronavirus, and only 14% of the deaths from the coronavirus occurred in the southern states and 20 southern states and the 7 territories. That's because in the southern 20 states and territories, they live on corn and rice and beans and squash and seaweed. And in the northern 9 states, they live on nothing but wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Okay, because of the environment and so forth, they can't grow rice in the north. And so that's why they're different like that. And even though they're a homogeneous people, it's a huge difference in the rate of infections and deaths in the northern 9 states versus the southern 20 states and 7 territories. And with all this new stuff going on, and the spiking and the fourth wave and the new variant out of India, I'd like to know again which states are being most affected. Well, this is going on everywhere, including Europe. Again, Germany, Italy, UK, France are spiking terribly, and they're shutting down everything. Small businesses, visitors, and so on. And so you got to be prepared that we're going to get hit with this again. And just before we went on the air, you have to appreciate that there's already this morning 25,000 new infections in America alone, okay? 25,000 new infections. And you have to appreciate of the 50 states, there are 8 states with over 1 million infections. These 8 states make up 30% of the infections in the USA, okay? Because the top 3 between them, let's see, have 2, 4, 7, have 8 million infections. Only almost 10% of the 30 million infections in the entire United States, in the top 3 states, which is California, Texas, and Florida. And Florida is just spiking like crazy. They had 5,000 new cases this morning. And I haven't seen California or Texas yet, but Florida spiked big time, 5,000 new cases. And, of course, they have all these spring breakers. A couple of weeks ago, they had 300,000 bikers come in from all over the world. And so I'm sure that has something to do with it. And so you really have to take your colloidal silver. I take 2 droppers full under my tongue 30 minutes for each meal. I take 2 droppers full under my tongue 30 minutes for bed. I've been doing that for 25 years, and I'm 82 years old and have not yet been vaccinated. Let's see here. Our hand sanitizer, it comes in pint pump bottles and also little 2-ounce dropper bottles. And at the front door of my house, I have a little cart, and I put the colloidal silver pump bottle of the hand sanitizer. I put a rebound, and I have a big basket by the door. So I walk in the door, I leave my shoes outside, and I strip down. I strip down to 0 clothes, and I put them all in the basket there, which has some of this hand sanitizer in it, and spray the clothes and close it up, get dressed in clean clothes, and again, do my colloidal silver thing. And you got to be really, really at this thing. Now, remember, I've been supplementing with the 90 essential nutrients for 73 years. Most people think I'm 45 to 50 when they look at me. You can't be 82, Wallach. Well, yeah, I am using the Chinese method of aging. According to the Chinese, you're a year old when you're born. See, birth is not where you begin. You begin at conception. And when you are born, that's an event in your line of life. You're already 9 months old, so birth plus 3 months, you're a year old. Okay, so when your first birth date comes along, and 3 months in your first birth date, you're already 2 years old, according to the Chinese way. So according to the Chinese, I'm 82, but according to the American way of aging, I'm by birth dates, I'm 81. And so no matter how you look at this, you have to appreciate we have to take these 90 essential nutrients, do the protection stuff, stay away from gluten so you can absorb the nutrition, get your immune system going, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, I do have an open line today. Give us a call at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Lines open.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local longevity distributor today.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And as of this morning, okay, this is as of this morning, the comparison of California with Canada goes on because this is very, what should I say, enlightening. They both have about 38 million people, California and the country of Canada, 38 million people. Canada has 22,500 dead. California has 57,565 dead. Canada has 919,000 infected. California has 3.6 million infected. So what's the difference? Well, California has 39% Hispanic, okay, population, and Canada has 2% Hispanic. Now, the reason is, of course, the Hispanics live on wheat, butter, rye, and oats, whether they're in Canada or California. And, of course, over time, the gluten, the pro-inflammatory cytokines in the gluten kill your villi, and you can't absorb nutrition. Even if you're supplementing, your bone marrow slowly dies. You can't not make white blood cells, including the T lymphocytes, which are kind of like the Marines of the white blood cells, go kill and eat the viruses. You can't make antibodies. You can't make red blood cells and platelets. And you know people who have to go to the doctor once a month to get an iron shot and a B12 shot because they're anemic, and they tried having them take iron and B12 tablets and capsules and it didn't work. That's because their intestines are dead and they cannot absorb this. Okay? And just like when people get diabetes, and they put them on metformin, which is an oral sort of almost like an insulin product. It's an oral product. And they put them on metformin for a couple of weeks or a month or so, and it doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work because they can't absorb it because their intestines are dead. And so they give them an insulin shot, and you're 65 years old, you have type 1 diabetes, you have to have a shot every day. Well, they're not a type 1 diabetic. They just cannot absorb the metformin. If they get off of gluten, the wheat, butter, rye, and oats, take the 90 essential nutrients, including the sweeties. Okay, it could be, depending on what else is going on, it could be the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack and several of the secret sauces, because most people, when they have one of these problems, they have like 5 or 6 or 8 different problems. So you're going to need about 5 or 6 or 8 different secret sauces, as well as the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. If you're young and don't have 5 or 6 of these problems, you can probably get away with a healthy blood sugar pack. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
I thought we'd talk about flavonoids, as I've got a story here headlined, Flavonoids in Fruits and Vegetables Help Prevent Colorectal Cancer. Say that nutrients like vitamins and minerals come from plant-based foods and confer various health benefits. One class of nutrients in plants is flavonoids. They are phytochemicals that are found in a variety of fruits and vegetables, including berries, apples, beans, and even green tea leaves. They've long known that it has anti-cancer activities of flavonoids, especially in regards to one of the most common types of cancer in the U.S., colorectal cancer. A study from South Dakota University showed that flavonoids do help ward off colorectal cancer. This was all published in the journal Cancer, and they built on fine earlier studies and conducted by the same group of researchers, and they found saw how a salicylic acid derivative was able to effectively slow down the growth of cancer cells. Salicylic acid is a beta-hydroxy acid present in its small amounts in vegetables, and including mushrooms and fresh foods, fresh fruits, carrots, onions, pumpkins, spinach. They're broken down when they enter into the intestines, and the bacteria that live in the intestines do most of the work of reducing flavonoids into metabolites. This metabolite can bind to 3 important enzymes that normally help cells divide. Once a flavonoid metabolite enters a cancer cell, it can prevent cancer from using one of 2 methods. First is by slowing the rate at which the cancer cell divides to give immune cells a chance to locate and destroy it, as well as other cancer cells. Second, by slowing the rate at which the cell mutates, giving it more time to repair and any damage to DNA. So there you go.
Well, thank you for that, and of course that's why we like the 90 essential nutrients. And when you take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, it has 215 nutrients, including 115 fruits, vegetables, and berries, and 90 essential nutrients. There's nothing like it on the market. Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. Get it all, including the bioflavonoids. Thank you, Doug. We'll be back after these messages.
And I do have an open line today. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, today's your day to call in. Call us at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive. So where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, of course, you know, again, we're going crazy with all the spiking and these new waves of the coronavirus. We're getting busier and busier and busier. And so we're, you know, looking for help. You pay wholesale prices for the products. I pay the shipping if you get on auto ship. And, of course, you get all kinds of tax breaks. You don't need a store. You don't need employees. It's just an amazing thing. So do contact us because we're looking for help. And, you know, one of our great trainers and teachers is the Charmaine. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Now, are you seeing anything happening in Michigan as far as the number of people who are inquiring about the longevity business? Anything happening there?
Personally, no, but I get my information. I mean, people are signing up in my downline all the time. I get emails, a new person has joined your business, new person. So I'm getting a lot of people added to my downline, yes, and that's the whole purpose.
Yeah, and are some of them in Michigan?
I don't know where they are. They don't tell you that.
Okay. All right. But, yeah, so you're seeing activity here because of all this. Yeah. And it's one of these things that this is going to go on for a couple of years. So now's the time to get involved. And, of course, you need tools. And the Manchurian prescription, then we have the red warning light. And then, of course, we have the Wallach corpus. We have the epigenetics 2 CD set. And we have the Black Gene Lies book and CD set. And we have the Immortality book and CD set. Which do you find is being asked for more, Shar, of those training tools? Which one do you think is being asked for the most?
I don't know which one is, but the ones I like are the CDs and DVDs because I'm a visual person more than
a reader.
I like to read. I don't like to read that much. And the thing of it is, to me, I mean, you can listen to stuff in your car while you're driving, and you can watch videos in your home, in your own, privately by yourself. And two things involved in that is you got, it's your full attention. I mean, you are watching something or you're listening to something while you're driving. And so it's like when you're driving a car, you're not getting any interruptions that you get at home. Or if you're watching something by yourself, and don't answer the phone, you're not being interrupted, and you can learn. To me, you can learn better by concentrating on whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Okay, so I invite everybody to go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, all lowercase, and get these tools. There are 15 best-selling books. There's kind of 2 more on the way. They should be available by the end of this year. And we have these CDs and DVDs, 100 and, I don't know, maybe 115, 120 CDs and 60 now DVDs. As Shar said, these are college education level stuff. But yet the information is given, I think, it's at a high school level, 12th grade level, so that everybody can understand it. And you can save your family, save yourself. Save an enormous amount of unnecessary misery and add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life with the product and the information. Thank you, Charmaine, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Do have an open line today. If you'd like to call in, give us a call at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
I have two dogs, Sam and Bailey. Both are golden retrievers. Poor Sam, he was a mess. Always itching. His paws were soaking wet all day from just constant licking. He had bald spots on his back. I just don't like putting shots and steroids into your dog all the time. DINOVITE.com. Dinovite is nutrition. Probably 2 weeks after he started Dinovite, I started seeing great improvements, and today 99% of his issues are non-existent. It's amazing stuff. Since Bailey has been 12 weeks old, he's been a Dinovite dog, and he has zero issues today. He won't eat his food without Dinovite. When I get out the Dinovite, my dogs actually salivate, like I'm getting them a treat. They drool over it. Dinovite is the best thing you can do for your dog.
You won't believe how happy your dog will be.
I get my Dinovite from DINOVITE.com.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity and 95 Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, remember over a year ago when Fauci came along and said, hey, this is a nothing virus, we actually have films of the news things he was doing, these news interviews, and saying this is a nothing virus, this coronavirus. Just wear a mask, wash your hands, distance 6 feet, and it'll all be over in a couple of weeks. Well, what have we gotten in almost a year and a half here? Well, let's see here. Dead, we have 557,140-something. Infections, we have 30,649,000-something. 515, it looks like, my own writing. And so it's crazy. I don't know why the guy is still in the position, okay? I don't know why he still has a job. He only gave us 3% of the information. He said nothing about supporting your immune system. He said nothing about doing everything he can to take the 90 essential nutrients, get rid of the bad foods, including gluten, so it can absorb the nutrients to give to your bone marrow so your bone marrow can respond to the vaccine. He just said wash your hands and wear a mask and distance. And that's only 3% of what he needed to tell you, okay? And I don't know if that's from ignorance, but it's very obvious he didn't give the whole story, and we are paying the price. So each of you has to kind of say, okay, let's have a family meeting here. And the beauty of today is, of course, if you're scattered around the country, you have the Internet, and you can get on Zoom and all that kind of stuff and talk to each other and get everybody doing the same thing. And so, again, I urge you to really, really look at this very carefully. And, again, when you look at, let's see here. When you look at, let's pick something here. Let's pick Texas. Okay, this is pretty current information from Texas. Let's see, they have 2,761,354 infections, 2.8 million infections, and 48,000 dead. That's Texas, and they have a population of 29 million. And then you look at Vietnam with 96 million population, and their current numbers are 35 dead, not 3,500, just 35 dead, 2,500 infections, not 2 million, but 2,500. And what's the difference? Well, Vietnam, of course, is an Asian country, and they're a classic Asian country, and they're just living on rice and corn and sweet potatoes and beans and seaweed and squash and that kind of stuff. And the beauty of it is you can do the same thing. You can, for breakfast this morning, I had 2 slices of the dark red sockeye wild salmon smoked from Alaska, and I had 3 big ice cream scoops full of wild rice, steamed, not fried. I had 3 poached eggs, soft yolked eggs, and I used my pink Himalayan salt. I had 2 of those 4-ounce things of the lemon and strawberry yogurt from Noosa, and then I had all my my drinks, my vitamin and mineral drinks, my killer biotic. I also take the Fucoid Z, and also the Z Radical and the Ocean's Gold. At any rate, Doug, let's start a call.
All right, let's head to Texas. And Diane, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Diane, you're on the air. How can we help you? Hi.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. It's a pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you. How can I help you?
Okay, I have a cat that's about 5 years old. He was diagnosed about 2 years ago with feline AIDS.
Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on, because we got to run to a break here. We'll come back and we'll talk about feline AIDS after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life. Drug companies are always looking for new ways to push their products. In the case of statins, the anti-cholesterol cardiovascular medications so beloved by drug companies and doctors who liberally dispense them to the tune of $30 billion annually, the search has been on to take advantage of their toxic effects as a novel way to kill cancer cells. So it came as no surprise when researchers at the University of Pittsburgh concluded that cholesterol-lowering statin drugs may be able to mitigate the metastases or spreading of various cancerous tumors. The discovery is being explored as a way of creating new cancer treatments based on the mechanism of action of the statins, namely their ability to stop cells from making cholesterol. What these researchers are saying is that statin drugs not only poison cholesterol-making processes taking place inside of cells, they ultimately poison the cells themselves. In this case, their ability to get around. In other words, the scientists are basically concluding that statin drugs are cytotoxic or toxic to cells. True, the studied effects were chemotherapy. They were demonstrated on cells that were cancerous, but because all cells need cholesterol, it's somewhat obvious that the same kind of toxicity will occur in healthy ones too. So if you're concerned about cancer and metastases, one day you may have to take a statin drug. But if you're not sick and want to stay that way, and if you value the health of your cells, you might want to think twice about whether you really want to take that cytotoxic statin. Your cells will be grateful. Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm the pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos, too, at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free. 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, Doug, let's go back to Texas and Diane. Diane, how much does your cat weigh?
I think he probably weighs about 10 to 12 pounds. He used to be really big. And,
okay,
now
hang on. How old is the cat? You say he's 5 years old?
About 5 years.
Yeah. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, Charmaine?
Yes,
Charmaine.
I'm here, okay. Doc. Hello.
Okay.
Earth to Doc.
Okay, you're a cat lady and a dog lady. You have a big cat, right?
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, Doc. What? Yes.
Okay, you have a big cat, correct?
I have a big cat. He attacks the dog, yes. He's twice the size of the dog.
What's your cat's name?
Charlie Murphy.
Well, he's Irish. He's aggressive because he's Irish. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so at any rate, how much of the Arthrodex you give him?
I just sprinkle it on his food. I don't really measure it. I just dump it on the food.
Okay, now is it a part of a scoop, a whole scoop, or?
No, it's just that he weighs about 10 pounds too.
Yeah. Okay, so a half a scoop would be about right. Okay, of the Arthrodex.
Yeah.
And then make sure that your cat, Diane, is getting a good cat food with all the vitamins and minerals in it. And then, of course, you want to add the Arthrodex, 1 scoop for 20 pounds of body weight. So if he weighs 10 to 12 pounds, it's a half a scoop. And then I would also give him the EFA Pluses made from fish oil. He will love that. You just puncture it with a needle and squirt it on the food, and he'll get the EFAs. But for a virus like cat's HIV, cat's AIDS, I would use our colloidal silver and give him a half of 1 dropper full in his mouth in the morning, and again, a half of a dropper full of our colloidal silver in his mouth at night. This colloidal silver kills HIV amongst all the other viruses, and so it should help you with your cat. Okay, Doug, let's go to another caller.
Let's head to Los Angeles, California, and Priscilla, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Priscilla. How can we help you? Hi.
Hi, I'm 24. I've been on the program for a year. I know I have celiac disease, so I'm very much gluten-free. But one thing I can't seem to get healed is I have really bad wrist pain in both wrists. It goes like from my fingers all the way down to my elbows sometimes, and it's just really bad pain in both sides.
Okay, you're 24 years old?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any ringing in your ears?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Tonight is kind of like it comes and goes, okay? And do you ever have any balance or dizziness problems?
Yes. Things have gotten better from taking all the stuff, but it hasn't gone away completely.
Okay. And let's see. Do you have any? Let's see. Well, yeah. Do you ever have any hiccups?
Yes.
Okay. So would you say you have about a hiccups every day?
Maybe once a week now, but it used to be more frequent.
Okay, so it used to be more frequent, but since you're taking the supplements, it's getting better.
Yeah.
Okay, now Charmaine, what is going on here? Okay, with her. Okay, what's going on?
She's got osteoporosis of the skull, so I don't know
Priscilla
what
has osteoporosis of the skull. You're exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
And how much do you weigh, Priscilla?
115, and I'm 5'2".
Okay, that's about right. Okay, and so what would you give her to help her with this osteoporosis of the skull thing?
Well, I don't know what she's taking, but I would suggest, she said she's gluten-free, so we don't need to talk about that, and no oils and no burnt animal fat and no fried foods. I would get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, and I would add the MSM to that and vitamin D3 for absorption, and it wouldn't hurt her even to take some Fucoid Z along with that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And you said MSM. I'd go ahead and get 1 bottle a month. So you can take 3 of those twice a day. Vitamin D3, as you said, 3 of those twice a day. And she's going to get the glucogel in the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack. That's good. And I think you're right. I'd go for the Fucoid Z, anti-inflammatories, support healing. And it'll take you a couple more weeks. Give it 30, 60 days. It should all be gone, because all of these things you're describing, including your hands and your wrists and your arms, because your skull is squeezing your spinal cord as the spinal cord comes out of the back of the skull. Most people think the spinal cord is a spinal thing. It begins in the brain and comes out of the back of the skull in the big hole called the foramen magnum, which is Latin for big hole. So this repairs very quickly, especially at your age, 24 years old. Babies are born with this. It used to be called Erb's palsy because they're paralyzed when they're born with osteoporosis of the skull. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Nebraska, and Margie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Thank
Hello,
you for
Margie.
taking my call, Doctor.
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you?
I've got lymphedema in my legs, open wounds, and the legs weep. I'm also taking medication for AF, and I have a history of blood clots. So what do you suggest?
Okay, I missed that. You have a prescription for what?
AF.
What is AF?
Arterial fibrillation.
Oh, atrial fibrillation. Okay.
Yes.
How old are you and what do you weigh?
I'm 74 and I weigh about 200 pounds.
200 pounds. How tall are you?
5'6".
How tall are you? 5'6". Yeah, 5'6". I'd like to see you weigh 140. So you need to lose about 60, 70 pounds here. Okay, Charmaine, what's Margie's very basic problem here? She's got AFib.
She's got either osteoporosis of the skull or a back problem, or both.
Or both, yep. Okay, so she's 200 pounds. What would you give her? What would you have her do?
Well, at her weight, to save her money, I would get around one healthy bone and joint pack and one healthy brain and heart pack. Because of her weight, she needs 2 packs. That will save her money. And then I would add the MSM, of course, and vitamin D3 for absorption. And that should probably do pretty much most of it.
Yeah, and I would just, for good measure, again, throw in the Fucoid Z. She could get 2 bottles of that and take 3 of those twice a day. That's going to support the immune system. And she's really got to get rid of the gluten because the skin issue is a secondary nutritional deficiency to the gluten, damaging the intestines, can't absorb nutrients, and that's why it's showing up in the skin. This could be called psoriasis, celiac disease. It could be called psoriatic arthritis. She can have things like irritable bowel syndrome, all that kind of stuff. So really, really, the diet is important. But you gave a perfect thing. You get an A+, Charmaine. Call us every couple of weeks because, Margie, you're going to have a great testimony. You're going to help a lot of people by telling your story. So do call us every couple of weeks. Let us know what's going on. And then, of course, anytime you go to the doctor and get a status report from the doctor, whether it's good or bad or getting worse, call us and we'll help you out with it. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
We're just about at break time.
We're at break time, okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and take that little bit of time that's left and remind everybody, if you're going to do this as a business, it costs you $50 to get in, get a franchise, not $10,000 like McDonald's. It's $50. It's tax deductible. And I will give you free when you sign up, and also every year when you renew your franchise, I will give you free $500 worth of business building information materials and a free website. And it doesn't get any better than that. And you don't need employees or a store. You can run it out of your house. Get all kinds, thousands of dollars worth of tax deductions a month. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity. If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low-carbohydrate or low-glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low-carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 Flat Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Mississippi. And Al, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Al, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Yes, sir. My wife has that ringing in her ears, and she also has that TMJ in her jaw.
Okay.
And, I wanted to see if you could help her out there.
Sure, we can help her out. How old is she? What does she weigh?
She weighs 140, and she's 61.
Okay. Does she have any other issues like arthritis or high blood pressure or diabetes?
She has just a slight high blood pressure. She takes a little pill for it. It's not bad.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's kind of like being pregnant. Either you is or you ain't. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then, does she have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
No, sir.
Okay. Does she have any bowel problems, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease?
No, sir.
None of that kind of stuff.
No.
Any respiratory stuff, asthma, bronchitis?
No, sir.
Does she have any dizziness associated with that ringing in the ears?
No, sir. She hadn't complained about that.
Oh, okay. All right. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Al's wife, 61 years old, 140 pounds. She has high blood pressure. She's on some medication for that. She's got TMJ in her jaw, okay, which is kind of arthritis in her jaw, okay, in the jaw joint. And then she has tinnitus, ringing in the ears. What do you think is going on here?
She's got osteoporosis of the skull.
This is osteoporosis of the skull, Dave. My goodness gracious. Yeah, this is very common, actually.
Obviously.
And what book would you recommend to them for that?
It's all in your head.
Yeah, the book was written specifically because the doctors missed this one. They'll send you to an ear, nose, and throat doctor. They'll send you to a dentist for the TMJ, all this kind of stuff. And really, this is very simple. So at 140 pounds, what would you do for her?
Well, I would get her on at least one healthy bone and joint pack. I would also add the MSM to it, the vitamin D3 for absorption, and I would also add a extra fucoid Z. That would help also.
Oh, can I throw in the selenium, because there's no additional selenium added to the healthy bone and joint pack like there is the healthy brain and heart pack. So I'd throw in some of our selenium. I'd throw in 2 bottles of our selenium, so you can take 3 twice a day. MSM, 1 bottle a month, so she can take 3 twice a day. As you say, the vitamin D3, 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. And let's see here, Fucoid Z, she could take 3 of those twice a day. That's going to give her bone marrow some really good stuff. Okay, so it's going to make her bone marrow happy so she can make antibodies and help defend her against this coronavirus thing. But the tinnitus, ringing in the ear, is caused by a squeezing of the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve when you have osteoporosis of the skull. This can also cause trigeminal neuralgia, which some people think is, a dentist might tell you TMJ so he can make some money. So is it really trigeminal neuralgia, the fifth cranial nerve being squeezed, or is it really arthritis of the joint in the face, okay? So does she have any heart issues, Al? Does she have any irregular heart rate or fast heart rate or slow heart rate, anything like that?
No, sir. She doesn't.
Oh, does not. Okay, good. All right, let's go that direction. And give us a call every couple of weeks because your wife is having very, very common things. We do have a book that you and she should read. It's called It's All in Your Head. And again, you can go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, and get a hold of that book. And you'll be amazed. There's 25 different diseases that people get from osteoporosis in the skull. And guess what? There's about 10 or 12 different medical specialties that deal with these, and they treat the symptoms, but they don't get to the basic root cause. Doctors never talk about osteoporosis of the skull, and they should be held accountable for that because these things are easily and economically reversed and taken care of, and they're prevented. I'm 82 years old. I don't have any of those problems. Char is pushing 80, and she doesn't have any of these problems. That's because we've been taking this stuff. Char's been taking it for 30 years. I've been doing it for 73 years. Well, thank you so much, Charmaine. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.